Hello everyone, my name is Nicolas Philipson. I am a 12th grade student from Setia Vocational High School. Today, I am going to talk a bit about my school and experience in the cafe. Why did I choose the cafe? That's because I like drawing, designing, and creating art. The facilities in Setia Vocational High School also fully support my studies with a computer lab, drawing tablets, and more. We learn a lot of things in the cafe, like videography, photography, editing, designing, and more. The teachers that teach us these subjects are also very knowledgeable in their respective subjects. With that said, I'll be talking about each subject in more detail in my essay. The subject we learn the most is graphic design. Graphic design is the process of creating visual content to communicate a certain message or idea. Graphic design uses elements such as typography, images, colors, and layout. Typography is important because it can influence how well the audience can read the message. Images can also be used alongside text for the audience to better understand the message. Colors in graphic design is also important, as it can make the design more interesting and less bland to look at. And lastly, proper layout of elements can increase the readability and impact of a design. Graphic design has a lot of uses and types. Those types include branding and identity, marketing and advertising, print and publication, web and digital, packaging, motion and animation, environmental and experiential design. Branding and identity design focuses on creating a unique visual identity for businesses. Examples for branding and identity design are logos, business cards, letterheads, and brand guidelines. Marketing and advertising design aims to attract customers and increase engagement. A few examples include posters, billboards, digital ads, and social media graphics. Print and publication design focuses on creating a clear and readable graphic design, such as magazines, newspapers, brochures, and books. Web and digital design requires knowledge about digital tools like Figma and Sketch. These tools are then used to create website graphics, user interfaces, and mobile apps. Packaging design focuses on aesthetics, brand storytelling, and functionality. This type of design is always found in product packaging and labels. Motion and animation design is typically used in social media, ads, and user interfaces. These usually come in the form of animated graphics, GIFs, and video graphics. The last type of design is environmental and experiential design. This type of design focuses on brand presence in physical spaces and user navigation. Examples of these are wayfinding systems and event booths. The software that we usually use is Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop. We also use a website called Canva for online designing. Graphic design can offer various career paths such as graphic designer, brand creative manager, UI/UX designer, animator, art director, concept artist, and much more. The next subject we learn in the cafe is videography. Videography is the process of capturing moving images using recording devices such as cameras. Videography involves shooting, editing, and producing video content for various purposes, such as films, commercials, and social media. Videography uses elements such as camera work, lighting, audio, and editing. How a video is shot is the foundation of videography. That's why camera work is important. Some important aspects of camera work include camera angles, movement, focus and depth of field, framing, and composition. Wide shots, close-ups, over-the-shoulder shots are commonly used camera angles in videography. Some common camera movements that are used in videography are panning, tilting, and tracking. Focus and depth of field are also really important as they determine whether the subject looks blurry or not. Videographers should use framing and composition if they want great looking videos. Other than camera work, videos also need clear sound to accompany them. The final element of videography is editing. Editing is the process of combining and processing the raw videos into a polished final product. Videography has multiple types and uses. Some types of videography include event videography, commercial and marketing videos, corporate videography, documentary videography, social media and content creation, music videos, as well as sports and action videography. Event videography is used for capturing weddings, conferences, concerts, and special occasions. Commercial and marketing videos are promotional videos and advertisements for a certain brand or product. Corporate videography is usually used in employee training videos, interviews, and company profiles for businesses. Documentary videography involves non-fictional storytelling, interviews, and real-life footage. Social media and content creation can be in the form of long or short videos for social media that allow videos like YouTube or Instagram. Music artists oftentimes produce a music video alongside their main song as a visually creative video. Videography involving sports and action are filmed at high speeds for capturing dynamic moments. While phone cameras can suffice for basic videography, we would need essential videography equipment if we want to create high-quality videos. These equipment include cameras, lenses, stabilization gear, lighting gear, and audio equipment, and editing softwares. Professional cameras have two commonly used types, being mirrorless and DSLR cameras. While the lenses that are used on the camera have a lot of types, some common ones are wide-angle lenses, telephoto lenses, prime lens, and much more. Stabilization equipment for a camera is crucial for getting steady videos. These include tripods, gimbals, dollies, and sliders. Lighting in videography is also very important as they adjust the brightness and exposure of a video. Audio equipment such as a mic is required for the recorded sound to sound clear. Lastly, professional editing software such as Adobe Premiere Pro is required to put together a cohesive and polished video. Videography has three main processes, being pre-production, production, and post-production. The pre-production stage is where we create the concept of the video that we will be making. This stage can involve making a storyboard, planning locations, equipment, and a video shooting schedule. The production stage is where we will shoot our video according to the preparations made in the pre-production stage. And last is the post-production stage. This stage is where we will import, organize, and edit our video clips to form a cohesive and polished video. Studying videography can open up many career opportunities, such as being a freelance videographer, cinematographer, video editor, content creator, corporate videographer, wedding videographer, documentary filmmaker, and much more. After videography, we have photography. Photography is the process of capturing light to create images. Elements of photography include exposure, composition, lighting, and shadows, focus and depth of field. Exposure in photography is controlled by three settings: aperture, shutter speed, ISO. Aperture controls the amount of light entering the lens, and depth of field. A low f number will let in more light, but at the cost of a blurry black background. Meanwhile, a high f number will let in less light, resulting in a more sharper background. Shutter speed determines how long the sensor is exposed to light. Fast shutter speed is usually used to freeze motion, while slow shutter speed can create motion, blur, or light trails. ISO controls the sensor's sensitivity to light. A low ISO is best for bright conditions, and it produces less noise, while a high ISO is better for low lighting conditions, but it increases noise. Composition in photography is how subjects are arranged in the photo. Some key techniques include rule of thirds, leading lines, framing, symmetry and patterns, and negative space. Rule of thirds divides the frame into a 3x3 grid and placing the subject along the lines for balance. Leading lines use a straight line, like roads or hallways, to guide the viewer's eyes to a certain direction. Framing uses objects such as windows or trees to naturally frame the subject. Symmetry and patterns creates visually appealing and balanced images, while negative space can be used for a minimalist feel. Lighting and shadows in photography can dramatically affect the mood of a photo. Some examples include the golden hour, the blue hour, the harsh light, and the soft light. The golden hour is the warm light that appears shortly after the sunrise or before sunset. The blue hour is the cool soft light that just before sunrise or after sunset. Harsh light can appear with a strong midday sun, creating deep shadows. Meanwhile, soft light appears when there are cloudy skies or diffused lights, reducing harsh shadows. Focus and depth of field can affect how sharp a photo can look. Shallow depth of field will make the background blurry and is used in portrait shots, while deep depth of field will make the background look sharp and is used in landscape shots. Photography has multiple types, such as portrait photography, landscape photography, wildlife photography, street photography, macro photography, astrophotography, fashion photography, product photography, and sports photography. Portrait photography is a type of photography that is used to capture people's emotions and expressions. Landscape photography is used for photographing nature, mountains, oceans, and cityscapes. Wildlife photography is used to capture animals in their natural habitats. Street photography is used for documenting everyday life in public spaces. Macro photography are extreme close-up shots of small subjects like insects, flowers, and textures. Astrophotography captures the stars, the Milky Way, and night cityscapes. Fashion photography is usually used in magazines, catalogs, and social media. Product photography is used for e-commerce, advertising, and marketing. And lastly, there is sports photography, which is used in capturing action in games and competitions. Just like videography, photography also uses the same equipment as videography. Thus, professional photo editing software is also needed to edit and enhance images for a professional look, such as Adobe Lightroom and Adobe Photoshop. Aside from learning these subjects at school, I also had the opportunity to apply my skills in a real-world setting through an internship at a banner printing shop. This experience allowed me to understand how graphic design is used in a professional environment, especially in the field of large format printing. At the shop, I was responsible for designing banners, posters, and promotional materials for various clients. This required me to apply my knowledge of composition, typography, and color theory to create visually appealing and effective designs. Working in a banner printing shop also introduced me to new aspects of the design process that I hadn't fully explored before. I learned about print resolution, color calibration, different types of material used for printing, such as vinyl, fabric, and mesh banners. Uh, Unlike digital design, where colors appear vibrant on screen, printed materials require precise color management to ensure accuracy in the final product. This was a valuable lesson in understanding CMYK color modes and how they differ from RGB, which is commonly used for digital screens. Additionally, I had the chance to work with large format printers and cutting machines, which gave me insight into the technical side of production. I learned how to set up print files correctly, ensuring that bleed margins and image resolution were properly adjusted to avoid errors in printing. It was fascinating to see how my digital designs transform into physical prints that would be displayed in storefronts, events, and advertisements. Beyond the technical skills, my internship also helped me develop soft skills such as communication and teamwork. Since the shop has worked with many clients, I had to communicate effectively to understand their needs and incorporate their feedback into my designs. Sorry. I also collaborated with the production team to ensure that the final prints met quality standards and were delivered on time. This experience taught me the importance of meeting deadlines and maintaining a balance between creativity and efficiency in a professional setting. Since the shop had a fast-paced workflow, I had to learn how to work quickly without sacrificing quality. I became more proficient in using Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop, learning shortcuts and techniques that improve my efficiency. One of the most challenging yet rewarding experiences during my internship was troubleshooting printing issues. There were times when colors didn't appear as expected, or the alignment of a design was off after printing. In these cases, I had to work closely with the technicians to figure out the problem and adjust the design accordingly. This problem-solving aspect of the job helped me to develop a more technical mindset, making me more adaptable when dealing with unexpected challenges. Another valuable lesson I learned was the importance of branding and consistency in printed materials. Some clients order multiple promotional items, such as banners, flyers, and business cards, and it was crucial to ensure that the designs remained consistent across all formats. This experience reinforced my understanding of branding principles and how visual identity plays a key role in marketing and advertising. Additionally, working at the shop exposed me to different printing techniques beyond banners. I got to see firsthand how stickers, posters, business cards, and even vehicle wraps were produced. This broadened my knowledge of the printing industry and gave me insight into various career opportunities within the field of graphic design. Overall, my internship at the banner printing shop reinforced my passion for graphic design and gave me valuable hands-on experience within the industry. It provided me with a deeper appreciation for the work that goes into producing high-quality printed materials and helped me develop both technical and interpersonal skills that will be useful in my future career. Whether I choose to work in advertising, branding, or another creative field. The knowledge I gained from this internship will be essential for the foundation of my career. So overall, studying DKV at Setia Vocational High School has been an incredible experience, allowing me to explore various aspects of visual communication design. From graphic design to videography and photography, I have gained a better understanding of how visual elements play a crucial role in media and advertising. Learning about typography, composition, color theory, digital tools like Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop has given me technical skills necessary to create professional looking designs. Videography taught me about camera work, lighting, editing, and the importance of storytelling, while photography helped me understand exposure, framing, and capturing moments effectively. These subjects have not only strengthened my creative abilities but also introduced me to the professional standards required in the design industry. Beyond classroom learning, my internship at a banner printing shop provided valuable hands-on experience in a real world work environment. I learned how to prepare designs for print, manage colors accurately, and ensure that the final product meets the client's expectations. This experience also taught me the importance of teamwork, time management, and problem solving when facing challenges in production. Seeing my digital designs turn to physical prints was incredibly rewarding. It gave me insight into the printing industry's workflow. So additionally, working directly with clients helped me develop communication skills and a better understanding of branding and marketing strategies. With that said, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.